Nobody's talking about the biggest threat to crypto. It's not regulators, it's not the government, it's not even the big banks. The biggest threat to crypto is Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy. Saylor took billions and billions of dollars to buy Bitcoin, leveraging corporate debt. When you issue debt, you are making a promise to whoever bought that debt to pay a fixed amount, regardless of the circumstances. When Bitcoin eventually drops 50%, which it always does when it enters a bear market, when creditors start demanding their money, MicroStrategy and Saylor will be forced to liquidate all their positions. I remind you, Saylor owns about 500,000 bitcoins. He started buying Bitcoin just 5 years ago, very close to the top, with an average cost of $67,000, barely keeping up with inflation. If we compare to other assets, the S&P 500 is up 140%, gold is up 85%, and Nasdaq is up 150%. XRP, for instance, is up over 500%, but you can be 100% sure that for certain reasons, Michael Saylor has chosen to ignore XRP. Saylor's entire strategy is to convince other people to buy Bitcoin because he understands the sharks are circling him. Wall Street guys are patiently waiting for his downfall. At this point, it's no longer a matter of if it will happen, it's just a matter of when it will happen. Nowadays, Saylor isn't just playing with his own business, he's playing with the entire crypto markets. If Saylor goes down, he's taking Bitcoin with him. This is a great moment to ask the right questions. Have you ever seen anyone from Ripple? Brett Garlinghouse, Monica Long, David Schwartz, Arthur Britto, anyone coming on public and telling you to go all in XRP? That has never happened. They never even told you to buy any XRPs at all. In fact, they are silently building the strongest ecosystem in the entire crypto space, teaming up with regulators, financial institutions. Meanwhile, you have an outdated technology on the sidelines. Bitcoin is sitting on the sidelines. There is absolutely nothing that adds value to Bitcoin in 2025 rather than the speculation around it. And if people like Michael Saylor and mainstream media are desperately trying to convince the masses to go all in into Bitcoin, meanwhile ignoring here the most obvious choice, the one that one by one fixes every single one of BTC flaws, you should be asking the right questions. If I held Bitcoin, I would be running away as quick as I could. I would be selling it at marketplace before it's too late. They even brought the President of the United States to the Bitcoin convention. They were so desperate for liquidity that when BTC was above $100,000 and the institutions needed to cash out, they needed liquidity, there was no liquidity in the markets. Guess what they did? Let's bring in Donald Trump. Let's hype it, right? Let's hype it. Ignore the technical aspect, which makes it impossible for daily transactions. 100% against Satoshi Nakamoto white paper, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, is not electronic cash. It doesn't work as a currency. They say it's a store of value. Well, how's that working out for everyone who bought above $100,000 and they are now 30% in losses when there was a huge mainstream campaign trying to convince the masses to go all in into Bitcoin? Ask the right questions. Don't.